nothing like, you hear me? It is nothing like a delicious latte, a homemade latte, to kick off your day. Nama 2D Slay to you. I hope that this lecture finds you feeling like the bomb.com, feeling good about yourself. I hope that this lecture finds you in a positive mindset, okay? I am so serious right now. Let me tell you why I'm here, ladies, okay? Or whoever's watching this lecture. Well, first and foremost, it is, what is today's date? May the what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Bear with me, okay? It is May the 3rd. It is May the 3rd, 2026. I am announcing the date because many of you virtual ladies, my yellow diamonds, know that I repurpose some of these lectures, right? Hell, it's been 11 years, and a lot of my lectures have some good, juicy tips. In fact, the other day, I was watching some old clips over and over again, okay? Some yoga clips, okay? And I was like, oh, that was so good, right? So, yes, I'm saying that because someone might watch this video next year or the year after that, because I'm going to give you some good stuff, okay? So, this is the opening tomorrow. We start the Mediterranean Bootcamp, right? Med Step Slim. I'm sharing this with everyone in my network because there is still time to join. A lot of folks, especially folks that I see in person, you're sleeping on this boot camp or this program if you have not joined, right? We say we want change. We have support for this change, but some of us, I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe it's not for me to understand. Okay, I don't know, but I'm going to keep it moving with the ladies who are about it, okay? Because in order for you to get down, or for anyone to get down with a lifestyle change, you have to be optimistic. You have to have an open mind. And when you wake up in the morning, you have to say, you know what, today is the day. You know, forget the past, what happened yesterday, a few months ago. You know, we want change, but we find ourselves in the same patterns, the same habits that causes us to jump on that roller coaster. And if I'm talking to you, are you tired yet? Are you fed up yet, right? Are you tired and fed up from getting the same news and the same, lectures from the doctor? Make this change. Is it going to be easy? No. You know how the old saying goes, if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? And then, I hate to go off on my tantrum, but then, the lips are poked out. This is not happening, or, I'm still, they up my medication, when are we going to, knock, knock, okay? Make an effort to do our part to make this change and be consistent, right? And when I say consistent, I'm going to wheel it back to this boot camp, the Med Step Slim. We're going for what? 4 to 5 weeks, okay? 4 to 5 weeks of slay. And yeah, we want weight loss. We want the size 2 to 4 and all that kind of stuff. But here's the gotcha. You could be a size 2, 4, 6, honey, and still have those problems, those health problems, okay? It's all about a healthy lifestyle. And that's what I love about the Mediterranean diet. So yeah, the body snatching, listen, if you're consistent, obedient, do what you do, with my coaching and you doing your part, it can happen. It can. But again, this boot camp is all about the lifestyle. And I want to highlight, one of our fitness sisters, okay? She shared something personal with me, and she said the doctor mentioned a Mediterranean diet. And I was like, oh my God, I already have a program for that. So why not do this as a family, as a community, to get you going or to support you? Because one thing about this woman right here, when she says she's going to do something, she's going to do it, okay? I have to give her credit for that. But I'm like, okay, this could also help others, because a lot of us have some of these things, some of these challenges in common, right? And for real, many of the ladies, they sort of like follow a med diet anyway, but it's nothing like being aware, right? Being mindful and hone in on the med diet and actually understanding how it could help you, right? I'm telling you some good stuff. So yeah, the Mediterranean Step Slim. Why? The Mediterranean diet, of course, is the lifestyle that we're aiming for, that we're going to test out to see if it works for us in the long haul, okay? Not just these weeks, okay? Steps. Hey, I could record another lecture about steps alone, right? Steps, hey, metabolism, calorie burn, keep you moving, mood boost, okay? So you won't be stagnant and all that kind of ish, right? And slim, like I said before, if you do what you do, hey, you might get a little body snatching as well, okay? And also the fun part, and it's just for fun, I'm going to touch on this later. We're going to drink a little red wine in this boot camp, okay? Optional. Like I said, it's just for fun, okay? But let me take a sip of this latte before it get cold. In fact, I'm gonna put my cup down. Okay. So, so from what I understand, okay, let's take it back. Let's take it all the way back. All right. So the Greece, the Italy, the Spain, all those folks, all those bomb.com folks over there, okay? Their diet, and I'm not an expert at this, okay, but I know that they eat a lot of like fish and whole grains and olive oil and things of that nature, right? Instead of the heavy fats. And I talk about fats in my other lectures, okay, when I break down the macros. So their fats are mostly like olive oil types of shit, okay? But they also said that type of diet helps with heart disease and other types of issues and add years to their life. I'm not a doctor. Don't go to the doctor say, hey, Dawn said if I eat tablespoons of olive oil, this is going to get rid of XYZ. Dawn ain't say shit, okay? I'm just telling you, what I learned and read from research, okay? Ooh, commercial break. Perfect opportunity to mention 2D Fit Elite Academy. I mean, shit, since I'm running certifications, right? I worked hard for this. So, yeah, you're going to hear about it, honey, okay? 11 years of blood, sweat, and tears, literally, right? Certified in fitness training, certified in fitness nutrition, certified in prenatal yoga, certified in postpartum yoga, experienced registered yoga teacher 500, so that I can create and develop from scratch 2D Fit Elite Academy. And the headliner for that is certifying yoga instructors under Yoga Alliance. Registered yoga teachers 200 is what we are starting with. Certifying aerial instructors, pole instructors, fitness instructors, all right? The mission, and I need this this staff, this team to do this with me, okay? The mission is to inspire women empowerment, self-confidence, self-love, sisterhood, all through various arts of fitness, all through the 2D Fit and Ish podcast. The vision is you, all of you, all over the world, okay? I'm just a little bitty thing doing my best. But in order to spread this all over the world, 2D Fit Elite Academy is going to get us there. And I'm so excited about that, okay? Let's get back to this Mediterranean Step Slim Boot Camp. Riled up. Wow, child. I done got myself riled up about this Elite Academy. Let's get back. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about the certifications, and then that's when I got riled up. Okay, but let's pick it up here. Lifestyle. Oh, I talked about the Greece and the Spain and all those folks over there, the Italy with the olive oil. I said, if you tell your doctor XYZ that I said this and that, I'm going to act like I don't know what you're talking about. That's what that I remember. That was the last thing I said, right? But yeah, so yeah, now speaking of fats and the macros, okay, as you know, ladies, all right, if you're in the boot camp already, if you on the sidebar watching this, you have to join so that you can get this material. I shared a fancy PDF in the group. Did you see it? All right, a fancy PDF. And what I love about this PDF that I dressed up for everyone is that not only does it cater to the Mediterranean style diet, but I categorize it by macros so that we can still support your fitness and your weight loss goals or whatever your goals are, right? That's the done data right there. And you know that I'm queen of simple. Keep it sexy, simple. We ain't got time for all this fancy stuff, okay? That's a waste of brain, okay? Use that brain, that time for your craft, your business, your job. Do what you do. Keep it simple. You know, one of the downfalls is that people like to overcomplicate. They want to Google this and TikTok this and that. The next thing you know, half your day is gone because you don't want to eat what I have up here on this piece of paper, okay? Keep it simple. Well, I don't like that. Well, eat something else then. All right, well, eat something else. Don't allow your ego to keep you on these medications and in your situation because of XYZ. Keep it simple. So I shared this fancy PDF, y'all, and I organized it by macros. And you know, someone said they love the simple foods, but just nowadays, ladies, because we are on 100, on 1000, sometimes the simple things matters, right? The organization, the order, the structure. In fact, I have a lot of ladies, badass ladies, okay, in the virtual diamond, membership, okay. For instance, Susanna, right? And Susanna's another podcast or video alone, but she just loves the structure, right? With her busy lifestyle, she just loves the structure and it keeps her on her shit. And it's a blessing and honor to be part of that, okay? And she's so coachable. Susanna is so coachable, okay? Love Susanna, right? But yeah, so ladies, let me share some bullets, some nuggets, okay? On what makes this boot camp, this lifestyle crucial. Okay, number one, bloating. I'm not going to go into detail, but see if you fall under one of these categories. Okay, bloating, if your weight is stagnant, okay, low energy, stiff, okay, if you swell up all the time, if inflammation is an issue, menopause, perimenopause, premenopause, okay, all of these could be improved, okay, can't guarantee anything, just by adapting this lifestyle. I'm telling you some good stuff. In fact, one of the ladies told me, because she started early, she said she could tell a difference in her body already. That's what she told me. Just from making those changes and being consistent. I'm telling you some good stuff, all right? Now, I also want to throw this in here, okay? Am I rolling? Yes, I'm rolling, okay? All right, so let's get back to it. Something looks different. Well, let's keep it moving, okay? I want to mention this, ladies. Protein. Mic drop. I mentioned this in the other group, and I'm going to mention it here. Now, if you are on the sidelines listening to this, watching this, not sure if you're going to join, I hope that this will help you and capture your attention, okay? Join the virtual, join this program to get more. But ladies, listen, I want to highlight protein. I looked back on data, not only current data, but data from previous clients, last year, and I did not realize until now that there is struggle with protein. Interesting, right? The struggle is, and this is why I keep telling y'all to log your stuff, because even if you leave virtual and come back, we'll have this information to help us, okay? I'm telling y'all some good stuff. I don't if we can be on TikTok and all that stuff all day, just log your stuff, okay? To the best of your ability. I don't know. But anyway, another story for another time, all right? Um anyway, so yeah. So yeah, protein is a challenge. And the challenge is, and now don't get me wrong, the protein, the carbs, the healthy fats, i.e., the med diet, right? All of that is important, but you have to have balance on that plate. And it's not hard to do. It is not hard to do. What I'm seeing is higher carbs, low protein, high carbs, but not a lot of movement or steps or anything that would utilize those carbs. So then the carbs is sit and convert to fat. We need the carbs, right? But we have to have a balance. I'm going to talk more about this throughout this program, ladies, but we got to get that protein in. We got to get that protein in, okay? So, yeah, we're really going to get down and dirty with that. The protein, the hydration, all of that, right? So we're going to have habits to support that, to find balance. And you know I'm all about KISS. Keep it sexy, simple. So, next I want to mention the wine, right? We're gonna have some fun with the wine. Y'all, we don't want to drink the whole bottle. We don't want all that sugar and all that stuff in our system, okay? This is just for fun. If you're going hard in that week throughout, if you're going hard in that paint throughout the week, okay, why not treat yourself to a little glass of wine on Fridays, all right? It will not hurt a thing. And we're going to have fun with that. In fact, we have a wine expert in our group that's going to share some ideas, y'all. We're going to have our fancy glasses, and we're just going to have fun with it, okay? Is it mandatory? No, you don't have to drink wine. You can drink water all day, every day if you want to, okay? So I just wanted to clear that up, right? And we're going to, again, on your dashboard, you'll see the fun around the wine piece, just to have a good time, all right? So, yeah, ladies, so you do have a habit that's due today if you're in the program. We want to plan. We don't want to wake up in the morning and be like, oh, my God, what am I going to eat? What am I going to do, right? So I am asking you to share 2 Mediterranean meals that are going to be your main meals throughout the week. Okay, share that with me so that I can give you feedback so that we can get down and dirty. And plus, that will save you time, right? That will save you time. So wash out your containers, your little lunch box, or whatever it is that you use to pack your food. Even if you work at home, work from home is what I want to say, right? Pack your food and meal prep anyway so you can just grab and go. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. I do want to share this, ladies. We are about this lifestyle change. We are not for play, okay? And some of us have been playing for too long. So if your food is not logged, if the engagement is not there, if you ignore the coaching and the guidance, if there is no effort, I will remove the program from your dashboard starting day 1. Because if we're going to be about it, ladies, we're going to be about it. Yes, I believe in grace, but some of us wear that grace down to the ground. I mean, God darn, okay? Grace, 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 grace. Yeah, but it's time to act. Yeah, we're going to have our days, y'all. It's not going to be perfect, and it's okay, but it's what you do when you stand up. It's what you do when you say enough is enough. And some say enough is enough, but then go back to the same shit. Y'all, grace is getting played out. Love the word. I believe in it. Yes, you should give it, but come on, y'all. saying grace for 5, 10, 15 years. It's time to stand up and do something about whatever it is that you want to change. You, not me, not the doctor, not the folks out there. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna, stuff is gonna be out there, y'all, but it's up to you to make the best of your life while you have time on this earth. Make the best out of it. Do your best. Go to bed at night saying, hey, I tried and I gave it my all. And I'm not talking about this program. I'm talking about your day to day. Ladies, stand up with me. Come on. Stand up with me. Let's do this thing. I'm so serious right now. I'm not for play. I mean, a lot of folks, oh my God, Jesus, help me, Lord. Help me, Jesus. Okay, ladies, let's get this thing going. Okay, let's recap. Okay, give you brief history about the Mediterranean lifestyle, diet, grease, and all that ish, the olive oil and stuff. Okay, I shared with you some symptoms that you should look at within yourself if you have it, right? Like the bloating ish, like that. Gave you a little groundwork. Okay, told you what to expect. You know by now. I hope that this is really all about lifestyle, right? As you can see, a lot of accountability is in this program. We are not for play, okay? That is not too late to join. It's not. If you want to join, let me know. Let's get you in and get you started. At the end of this program, the results, this is what we want. We want to shed a few pounds, okay? I'll allow you to give that goal to me. But if you're not permanent in the virtual, if you take 1 to 2 things away from this program, whether it's a habit, it does not matter, that you will be consistent in going forward, mission accomplished, honey. Mission accomplished, babe. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you some good stuff, all right? I want to be your coach. I want to be your accountability coach, your fitness coach, your health wellness coach, your lifestyle coach, y'all. This is my career. This is what I do for a living. I'm not talking about no play, social media, Instagram stuff. No, all right? I am here for you, okay? So use me. Take advantage of this. Who else going to check on you every day? Just about damn near every day. To ask you, and this is an example, but serious, did you drink your water today? Oh, I don't need that. I told someone the other day, someone said, well, Dawn, drink water. I mean, I don't need a habit to drink water. Okay, well, let me ask you this. How many cups, ounces of water did you drink today? She paused. She said, oh, maybe about two cups, about 16 ounces. Exactly. You don't need a reminder, but you're barely hydrating. So I am the wake up call. Y'all, we're busy. Got a lot of stuff going on in our life. So why not have a coach? You get what I'm saying? That's what man, don't let ego stunt your health, wellness, and fitness growth. And I'm going to drop the mic right there, okay? Ladies, I hope that you would join me, okay? I'm grateful for you. Again, this is May 2026. You might see this lecture again in the future, but as of right now, honey, 11 years, and I don't plan to stop, okay? Please know that the badass slate in me recognizes the badass slate in all of you. I'm grateful for you. Reach out to me if you have any questions, okay? I have to get this stuff ready for this week, so these ladies who are in the virtual have the tools and resources, honey, so that they can do their thing. Nama to these slay. Grateful for you.